I'm your host, BrightLearn, and today we're taking a journey through a book that challenges everything you thought you knew about global warming. It's called Human-Caused Global Warming: The Biggest Deception in History by Dr. Tim Ball. Buckle up, because this is going to be a wild ride. Ball doesn't mince words. He calls global warming the biggest deception in history, and he backs it up with a detailed investigation. The book is structured like a criminal investigation, asking the fundamental questions: why, who, what, where, when, and how. It's a compelling read that pulls back the curtain on a global narrative that has been shaping policies and public opinion for decades. The United Nations Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, IPCC, is at the heart of this story. Ball reveals how this organization, which was supposed to be a beacon of scientific consensus, became a tool for political agendas. He recounts his own journey from being a believer in the IPCC's findings to a skeptic after discovering that much of what they presented was not supported by scientific facts. The book delves into the ClimateGate scandal, where thousands of emails from the Climatic Research Unit at the University of East Anglia were leaked. These emails exposed a concerted effort to manipulate data and silence dissenting voices. It was a shocking revelation that shook the foundations of climate science. Ball meticulously dissects the science behind global warming claims. He points out that the correlation between CO2 levels and temperature is not as straightforward as we've been led to believe. In fact, historical data shows that temperature increases often precede rises in CO2, not the other way around. He also highlights the flaws in the computer models that predict catastrophic warming. These models are based on incomplete data and assumptions that have been proven wrong time and again. For instance, the models failed to predict the pause in global warming from 1998 to the present, despite rising CO2 levels. The book doesn't just stop at the science. It delves into the political machinations that have driven the global warming narrative. Ball argues that the fear of climate change has been used as a tool to push for radical changes in our economic and social systems. He cites examples like the Kyoto Protocol and the Paris Agreement, which he sees as attempts to redistribute wealth and impose global governance under the guise of environmentalism. He also criticizes the media for perpetuating the fear narrative. By focusing on sensational headlines and ignoring the complexities of climate science, the media has played a significant role in shaping public perception. Ball doesn't shy away from discussing the human cost of the global warming agenda. He argues that policies driven by this agenda have led to increased energy costs, economic hardship, and even loss of life in some cases. He cites examples from around the world, including the disastrous effects of green energy policies in countries like Spain and Germany. One of the most intriguing aspects of the book is its exploration of the role of extremism in the environmental movement. Ball suggests that extremists have hijacked the cause of environmentalism, using it as a platform to push their own agendas. He argues that this has created a climate of fear and intolerance, where dissenting voices are silenced and scientific debate is stifled. Ball concludes by calling for a paradigm shift in how we approach environmental issues. He advocates for a return to genuine scientific inquiry, where hypotheses are rigorously tested and challenged. He believes that only through open and honest debate can we hope to address the real challenges facing our planet. As we wrap up this episode, I hope you've gained a new perspective on the global warming debate. Ball's book is a powerful reminder that we must always question the narratives that are presented to us, especially when they have such far-reaching implications. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found this episode intriguing, I encourage you to read the book for yourself and draw your own conclusions. And as always, feel free to share your thoughts and questions in the comments below. Until next time, keep learning and questioning.
This has been a BrightLearn video from BrightLearn.ai on the book Human-Caused Global Warming: The Biggest Deception in History by Dr. Tim Ball. Visit BrightLearn.ai for more fascinating videos like this one, and visit naturalnews.com for full editorial coverage and breaking news on critical stories that keep you informed and aware of what's really going on.